Intense fighting continues around Ukraine's capital as Russian forces attempt to capture Kyiv. But 3 weeks into the invasion, the capital city remains in Ukraine's control, which has raised a lot of questions on Russia's strategy. Correspondent Kelly Beeson is live for us here in the newsroom. Now, Kelly, you spoke to a Marine officer and military expert. Has Russia fallen off course here?
Well, Nichole, a variety of experts we've spoken with have said the Russian military are certainly not where they thought they'd be at this hour due to an unpredictably strong response by Ukrainian forces. A Marine officer telling NewsNation Putin's forces have made some of the biggest mistakes a military can make in warfare. Weeks after the Russian invasion, forces defending their homeland of Ukraine have remained steadfast in the fight.
They have been amazing in their response. And so the Russians are running into a buzzsaw in conventional warfare.
Marine officer and military expert Dan Emmett says the Russians anticipated fighting in the country for days instead of weeks and are no closer to victory today than they were when the invasion began last month.
They made the two biggest mistakes you can make in warfare. They underestimated their opponent and they overestimated their own abilities.
Today, a senior defense official telling NewsNation leading elements of Russian forces have not considerably advanced on the capital of Ukraine, estimating they're a little more than 10 miles to the northwest and about 15 miles to the east. Ukrainians are still at this hour defending Kyiv.
This is far from over. They're ready to take this as long as it takes to get their country back.
Emmett says because Ukrainians know the territory, they're at a much greater advantage, likely pulling Russian forces in and then hitting them with conventional tactics as well as hit and run.
So the Ukrainians have taken a lot out of the old playbook from the partisans of World War II and other wars, and they're using it to great effect against the Russians.
As the invasion continues to drag on, Emmett says the Russians will likely become more ruthless, potentially massacring large numbers of Ukrainian civilians. While he says it's very possible the Russian military will overwhelm Ukrainian forces, it may come at too high a price for Russian President Vladimir Putin.
If he decides that this just isn't worth it, we're looking really bad on the world stage. It's making our military look horrible. He may just cut his losses and go.
And Emmett says if eventually the cost of the invasion becomes too high for Russia, Putin will likely not admit defeat, rather come up with a face-saving message that he'll relay on the news while coordinating the exit of Russian forces. Nichole.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.